if I'm being trying to be rational, and I think intelligent aliens exist, even if they haven't visited, I'd say the most likely scenario is that they don't care about us. That we're irrelevant to them. I mean, first of all, because they're going to be so much more advanced than us that they'd have very little to say to us. Because
Yeah.
if we traveled to another planet and found sort of slime mold and bacteria there, we just scan it, write it down, and say, not very interesting. Well, if they're as advanced to us as we are to bacteria, then they don't have anything to say to
They're
us.
not going to care. Yeah.
So I
We're not
think
going to go to an ant colony and want to see the queen.
I think indifference or inscrutability are two more likely options than damnation and salvation.
You're making me think. So what do you think would be the big why? Like, what would make the trip worth it? Like resources or?
Right, exactly. Because I mean, if it again, we're just projecting ourselves. I mean, we're humans are very aggressive and acquisitive, and so we've conquested. Western cultures have conquered the rest of the world that they didn't already own or occupy, and I presume we'll start doing that in space. Elon Musk wants to populate Mars, and we're going to move out through the solar system slowly, but that's just a baby step into the realm of the stars. So yes, I mean, you might imagine that aliens would travel. They travel either because they wanted more resources, possible. Also unlikely, generally, because there's so many resources and the energy costs of traveling are such that you're better off mining asteroids and figuring out how to tap the full energy of your star. We only use a billionth of the energy of the sun because we're not very good at that. So there are plenty of reasons why it's not clear you would run out of resources and therefore have to travel and conquer other lands.
Yeah.
Curiosity is a plausible reason. Of course, we're curious, and that's part of why we explore and travel in space. So that remains a plausible scenario. But even curiosity is a projection. That's also being anthropocentric because we're implying human type motives and thought processes to something that is so strange we might not know what it is. Even if it had the same biological basis at the heart, like some replicating molecule like RNA or DNA, the macroscopic organisms that result from the same biology are fantastically different. I mean, it's the same genetic code that gives you, a fungal spore and a blue whale and a giraffe and a butterfly and so on. Those are fantastically different creatures, and that's just us and one planet and one type of biological information. If you had a totally different biological basis, then all bets are off.